Let's jump right in. Oh,
Right.
oh, we're starting. What's going on, everybody? Josh Wilkenard here. Welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
What's up? It's me, Robert Vincent McCoy the Fourth. I'm here in a
We're
very we are here.
we're here. This episode is only 2 days later than it would have been recorded.
It's been some busy times, all right. We got just things have been going on. We've got work. We got
It
just
wasn't.
being tired.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We got uh, just tired, just being tired.
Oh, I thought. I, I thought you said, we've been busy getting fired. I thought you got fired.
Yep, I got fired, guys. I am unemployed.
um, Yeah, we've been busy, and as a result, we tried to do this on Tuesday. He couldn't, and then we tried to do this the day before, yesterday. No, we tried to do this yesterday.
You mean the day after?
The day after, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little, I'm a little crazy too. But we tried to do this yesterday, and neither of us were in a good position to. And I realized yesterday night, I'm starting to remember why we kind of got caught off track with not recording.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that when it happened, we were like, oh, we were all busy. I was like, yeah, this is kind of why we stopped doing that for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's like, no, we tried to get back on the wagon, and it's like, oh, immediately after we're late again.
I don't know. We have been busy though, or I've been. I don't know what the hell he's been doing.
I was just golfing.
Yeah, bro. He thinks he's like Tiger Woods or something.
Man, I played like, I played crappy. I played very bad.
How many bogeys did you get, Bert?
Oh, we don't like, no. Everything was at least one bogey. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was bad. Um,
Did you get any like monster bogeys or triple bogeys? Or...
yes. Oh yes. Yes. One of the holes. We only played 9 holes. Um, it was actually a course in Tewksbury. We only played 9 holes, and I shot a 15 on, I'm pretty sure, a par five.
Oh,
So
Jesus!
I probably
Wow,
shouldn't be announcing that in the public, but things happen. All right.
it's okay. We're not too worried about it, Bert.
I'm not shooting for the Masters or the PGA Tour, so I don't really got to worry about that. I just playing for fun.
Yeah, I get you. Um, what else has happened? Oh, I've been monitoring our channel, and the what?
I thought I don't know why, but I thought you said I've been mogging. Josh has been busy mewing and mogging. That's why he hasn't been able to record.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I've been. No, I've been hopping on our channel, mogging. I've been making shorts just of me mewing. No,
Yeah. Exactly.
that's the humor that we've. Oh no! Oh no! Wait, no, no. So okay, all right, we're still going. Okay, so
Okay.
I
Uh,
was I was looking at our channel, and you know that video that we made in July? It's August now, by the way.
oh
Um,
yeah. Time flies.
that video we made in July, uh, it's got a decent amount of views.
Does it?
Well, for us,
Wait,
it's got like 50.
which one? That Can You Take Me Higher one?
Yeah, that one.
Nice.
It's actually one of our most popular videos on our channel now.
Oh, good.
Like, I'm not even like trying to. Oh, oops, can't visit that
Ooh.
page. Can't visit that page now. Um, it's got 52 views.
Oh, nice. We're moving
Yeah,
up in the world.
yeah, no kidding. I don't know what happened, why that video did so well, or well, I know why it's good,
It was
but I
great.
don't know. I don't know how it got the attention that it got.
Hey, I mean, have we beat Attic Moments yet?
No, we haven't. Well, there's one video that
Damn it.
beat Attic Moments. Not that video,
Oh,
but
there is.
one. And I don't get it for some reason. It's we made uh video in Westward Shores in 2021. We made a bunch of videos actually, but
Yeah.
one in particular called Ossipee Lake Part 2, it has over 100 views.
Oh, why do people? Why?
I don't know. And I've watched the video. I was like, it's not boring, but it's not
It
as
ain't that good.
it's not as interesting as Can You Take Me Higher or Stinkwalk or any video in that sort of
Think
vein.
walk. Think walk. That's probably something we should clarify when we say stink walk. What we're even talking about?
Oh
You
yeah.
haven't if you
So
haven't watched the video, you wouldn't know.
in case you haven't seen that video, the reason that it's called Stinkwalk is because for some reason Bert and our good buddy Max got this idea to take two songs, grab the instrumental of one and a version of another song with just the vocals, isolated vocals, and playing them at the same time.
And see if they would kind of flow together. You know,
And we did that for a few songs, but the noteworthy one was Stinkwalk, where we mixed Tool's Stinkfist and
walk
Pantera's
by
Walk.
Pantera. It did not work,
I thought it was fire.
but it worked in my heart.
And I never saw this one. I think it was just you and Max. Didn't you do My Own Schism or something?
I don't remember honestly. That was. I think we did do. I think that was Max's idea. My own schism. Jeez.
I, I never saw that one and I never heard it, but I thought that would have been interesting. We tried to do one with Man in the Box. I don't remember what we did. I don't know what we. I remember it was on New Year's. We did this. It was on New Year's. I tried. I was. We did Man in the Box and something else.
I remember trying to mix break stuff with something, and it just went so horribly wrong. Like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, that's that. What an interesting band, and by interesting I mean not very interesting at all. Actually, the opposite of interesting. Now
What
that I
Limp
mention it.
Bizkit?
Yes.
I don't. I don't. I really don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. It's
I thought you were gonna say like.
like I feel like you could do like a rap metal way better, and it's just like, oh, what's going on? Fred Durst is so strange.
Well, they're considered to be. There's a big four for like a bunch of bands. You got the big four: thrash metal, Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Megadeth. Um, big four of grunge: Nirvana, Pearl
Yeah,
Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, the likes.
right.
And you've got the big four of new metal, which I believe is Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, System of a Down,
Oh my gosh,
and Korn. I believe.
that's
I
just
don't.
that's the four horsemen of the ears bleeding apocalypse.
Yeah, but you've got those groups. Um, Korn is Korn. System of a System of a Down is if you like your lead singer singing so fast, it's even more incomprehensible than Eddie Vedder, then you're gonna like
But
System of a Down.
the thing is that there's like in System of a Down, they'll go from just slow, calm, and then just start screaming at you, and like, and then they'll go back to calm and slow, and then they'll start screaming at you again, and it's
It's
like,
almost like
what is?
it's almost like progressive new metal.
Except there's not progressive though. It just like chops off. It goes from one like crazy part to one calm part with no transition at all.
That's fair. You got Korn, you got System of a Down, Limp Bizkit. We've kind of already. They're probably the most like into the rap sort of thing.
It's just one of those days.
Bro sounds like Mickey Mouse, the lead singer, to an extent. To an extent. And then
Yeah,
I'm not really crazy about new metal, but I think the better out of all of them is Slipknot.
I actually haven't really listened to them.
They're not bad. They've got a few songs that I don't mind.
Yeah, you know what? Talking about all these bands, this made me think of something. All right, like
What's up?
The most frustrating thing in music to me is when there's great instrumentals or like great guitar riffs or anything like that, and then just someone has to just scuff it all up with some stupid voice. All right, like area. I mean, like what is it? System of a Down has does it all the time. I think there's some good actual music back there, but then what's his face like Surge or whatever has to talk like this.
That's pro. I. It's funny you mentioned that. That sort of thing is probably why you're not crazy about glam metal.
That's
Because
fair. That's fair.
that's
Oh yeah.
that's a pretty big thing. Um,
Yes, the singer for Motley Crue is just. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna piss a lot of people off by saying this. I just don't like it, man. I just don't like it.
well, that's not why he was hired. He wasn't necessarily hired as a very good singer. I think that if you watch the movie The Dirt, which is basically just a reenactment of the history of Motley Crue by like a bunch of guys and
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly, but we're gonna that's a different thing. Um, it seems like it was explained as like the guitarist Mick was like, um, he's not really he's an okay singer. He's not really that great. But then one of the other band members was like, I don't care how he sings. Look at what he's doing. It was a small show. It wasn't even a
Yeah.
show. It was just a party. He was singing, and these girls were like really into him because he looked good. He didn't necessarily sing very well, but he looked very good. And it was like as long as we that connection might have something more to it, and evidently it did because they're fairly popular.
I guess it worked for them, but
It did work. It doesn't always work necessarily, but
another offender of this terrible crime of just ruining ruining it is Rage Against the Machine. I know they're commies anyway, so who cares? But um like I think some of those songs are actually pretty good, all right? But then you get in the background, you're like, killing in the name of. I'm like, what the?
go
What is
with it
that?
now. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, it's like that song is good. The intro is great. All right, I really like the intro. I think it sounds good. I
To what
sometimes I
killing?
listen to
To
it.
what killing in the name or bulls on parade?
Both,
Yeah. Wow. That's
both.
wow.
I like both of them,
I
but what's his face? Is it De La Rocha or whatever? He
Zach De La Rocha. Yeah, the singer.
yeah, his voice is obnoxious, and he only has like two lyrics for every song.
So would you say you're a bigger fan of the band's guitarist Tom Morello?
I mean,
Do you think his style is cool? Because
I've
he
heard
has
some
like
I've heard some people complain about his like overusing of pedals, but
yeah
like I really don't
uses
mind. I don't mind. I think it sounds good.
he uses this thing where he manipulates. He basically mixes the wah and the whammy system like a lot.
Yeah.
Part of his whole thing. He also has his guitar really high up. If you've ever seen him play, he has this guitar really high up. It's kind of funny, but he has this weird he's got this Strat, this Fender Strat called Soul Power. It's a black Strat with like a silver pick guard and that whammy system. And the strings on it, apparently, like the ends of the strings aren't cut off, so there's just like a big flailing mess on the end
Oh
of the neck.
jeez, it's like
Exactly.
bummer.
I think that's part of his style, but yeah, he does that whole wah thing a
Yeah.
lot. It's kind of
No,
like the kind of like
I've
that
heard people
criticism.
complain about that,
Yeah, I suppose so, but it's but Tom
but
Morello, he was in Audio Slave, which is a Chris Cornell fronted band.
yes, I
Which
only know that one song that's really famous.
Coach Ice,
What?
Coach Ice, that one
Okay,
with
maybe a different song.
the one oh, there's that one with the really long intro.
Is it? It's something Stone.
Oh, like a stone.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
I wasn't really, I didn't really listen to it, so
Gotcha.
I didn't know much about. I mainly listened to Coach Ice, another great Audio Slave song. But then again, it's Chris Cornell, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be good. I mean, Chris
Yeah.
Cornell. amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Seriously. No, I mean, come on. No, he's awesome though.
I'm not disagreeing.
Hey, Temple of the Dog is awesome.
You know,
I don't care what anyone says.
I haven't listened to nearly as much Chris Cornell as I probably should.
No, you haven't. Chris Cornell is awesome. Even some of his solo career is like kind of good. But mainly his stuff with Temple of the Dog and Soundgarden.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of groups, or he was. R.I.P. Chris.
Rest in peace, my guy.
Rip in peace, Chris Cornell. But yeah. Temple
How
of the
did he
Dog.
die? Actually, do you know?
I believe he killed himself.
Oh, jeez.
And I think
Those grunge guys, it's like all of them. It's just so
they either
sad,
they
so
die or
depressing,
they either kill themselves.
or they overdose or anything like that. It's like
Yeah.
really
Oh,
just
yeah.
like it's really just a depressing kind of genre.
So if you're gonna be a musician, don't be a grunge musician. Bad stuff might happen. Just saying.
Bad stuff may happen unless you're Pearl Jam. They're all fine.
Yeah, they're all fine. Pearl Jam is my
Just
Eddie
be a
Vedders.
surfer dude. Just be a surfer dude.
Yeah.
That's singing about I don't know, what does he sing about? I can't hear what he's saying ever, so I don't know.
Porches. He's singing about
Yeah.
porches.
It's like
You
what are
sound
you talking
when you do your Eddie Vedder impression, you sound more like Glenn Danzig than Eddie Vedder.
about?
Speaking of that guy, if you want to listen to like moderately heavy metal with a guy that sounds like Elvis Presley, you're gonna like Danzig. If you want a punk band fronted by Glenn Danzig, you go to the Misfits.
No Misfits.
I do like Glenn Danzig. I think sometimes I listen to some of the songs. Like there's a Danzig song called "Heart of the Devil," and he's like doing this weird belting. Sounds just like Elvis.
That's funny.
You check it out. Uh, but it's off of their what's it fucking called? I just found out about it. Danzig 3: How the Gods Kill.
Huh.
When I first read that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna check out this Danzig album, Danzig 3: How the Dogs Kill.
How the dog.
I literally read that, and I How the
You
Dogs
know,
Kill.
I honestly I like the Misfits.
I do
I
too.
just some of their songs are just a little maybe a little too edgy for me.
Well,
Like Last Caress, if you look at the lyrics, like that's
oh
kind of
no,
messed
that's
up.
yeah.
Kind of messed up.
I got something to say. I kill your baby today. It
Like
doesn't matter much to me as long as
he's
it's
so
dead.
happy when he does it too.
Oh yeah, no, he is. It's sinister.
It's sinister.
And then you've
That's a
got,
good one.
but then Misfits broke up, moved on to his second group, Samhain, which then turned into Danzig, and
Yeah.
he released that song, Mother.
Mother. That's the only one that I really
Yeah,
know.
Mother. Yeah, it's it's the most popular Danzig um song. And then it was so popular, he decided, hey, I'm gonna re-release it as a single in like 1993. It's
What?
I'm not kidding.
Re-release it as a single. I kind of get it doing it the other way around, where you release something as a single and then put it on an album.
Yeah,
But
actually, I think it's actually their
the other way,
first. I think it's their first single.
it's so
Hold on,
strange.
Danzig, Danzig, fucking, uh, what the hell? Danzig, track listing, Mother. Yeah, 1993 and 94 single.
Strange.
Um, because it did popular in 1988, and then I guess people were like, "Hey, what's this song by Danzig? Oh my God, it's like a new thing, even though it was released like 6 years before." So he was like, "I'm just gonna release it as a single," and I think that'll bode well with people.
You know, I just thought of something. All right.
What's up?
So like, I know I'm Gen Z and all, so it's just I'm gonna sound. This is gonna be a very Gen Z question. All right. So
Okay.
like, when when people used to release music, all right, back in the day, back in like before I was born, like 80s, 70s, 80s, 60s, all that time. When they release singles, like, is there just a single vinyl? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. I have one.
Really?
I do. Um, for David Lee Roth's "Just a Gigolo,"
Oh,
it's just the one. I also have a Billy Squier "Emotions in Motion" one. It's
huh.
just a teeny small record with a
It's
really
just
big hole in the center that you use. You get like a little disc, little thingy when you get a record
yeah.
player. You put it on the needle, or you put it in the thing in the center, the tray. Then you put the
Yeah.
single on it.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like there's a bigger hole in there. I gotcha.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
and then
Okay.
that's it. Usually it's one song, and then usually there's a backside. There's a song on there, something bonus for you or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I was
Ninety
gonna
percent
say
of the
like,
time, it's a remix or perhaps another song.
right.
Like if you were to buy Jeremy on vinyl, there would be three songs. There, I believe the Jeremy single has um Jeremy. It's got that.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. It's
Oh.
got Jeremy. It's got a song called Footsteps,
All right.
which is just a reworking of a Temple of the Dog song with Eddie's
Oh.
Vedder's lyrics as opposed to Chris Cornell's. And then it has Yellow Ledbetter.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Because if you search up Pearl Jam's Yellow Ledbetter, it will show up as the Jeremy single, or it'll show up as
Yeah.
the Lost Dogs album,
Right. Right. Right.
that comp album, with like all the Pearl Jam B sides.
Hmm.
And the B sides are usually the other songs to the singles, because Pearl Jam would release a single and there'd be like two or three other songs with it.
Right.
Because that's how they did things for some weird reason. Like there's a Pearl Jam song called "Dirty Frank."
Dirty Frank.
Yeah, and you know what single it's off of? It's off of Even Flow.
I didn't even know Even Flow had a single. What?
It does have a single. If you go into Even Flow, there's a song Even Flow, Dirty Frank, and then a remix of the song Oceans.
That's so strange.
Um, Go off of Versus has a single. It features Go, the song Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. You remember that
Oh,
one?
I think so.
And then it has Alone, where they explain what Jeremy has. They have another one, Not For You. There's a live version of a song called Out of My Mind, whatever the hell that is. But yeah, that's what they do. And
Yeah.
a lot of groups do that to some extent.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you want kind of people to buy as much as you can, and they don't want to buy a whole album. You get people to just make these cheap purchases over and over again, and then they have like 15 discs and give you several
Oddly
$100s.
enough, oddly enough, they did not release a single for Black.
Now
Black was never
is a
released as a single.
that is a poor decision right there.
They did it on
I feel
purpose,
like,
though. That wasn't an accident. They did it on purpose.
why?
I think they were like, "There's personal value. This is a serious song. Let's not release it as a single." But they released
Why?
Jeremy as a single. That's one
Jeremy
thing.
is kind of a serious song.
It's a very serious song.
It's actually a very depressing song.
It is a very sad song. It's very fast, but it's or not fast, but it's a modest pace. It's not like a slow ballad like Black.
You wouldn't expect it to be as dark as it is.
Oh no, it's a very dark song, but they
Yeah, it's
single.
actually probably the darkest song that I can think of from them.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but they released that and not Black. It's like why don't you release Black as a single? Oh, because it's a very serious song with us. But you released Jeremy,
Which is
which
about
is
a terrible tragedy that actually happened.
oh yeah, no, it's a real story. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if there's between um the story behind Jeremy or and Pearl Jam themselves. I don't think so.
Uh, Say that again.
I don't think there's a connection between the actual story behind Jeremy and Pearl Jam themselves, though, right?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't. I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if any of y'all are wondering what we're talking about, like you can search it up on your own. Might be a little bit too much of a downer to talk about on here in
No,
any
yeah,
detail. Yeah,
it's a bit of a downer, but
yeah, it's actually extremely depressing. But
Pearl Jam made a
anyways,
song about it. So, but they released it as a single, but not Black. Black is very sad, but
yeah,
Jeremy's sadder.
I mean, like, yeah, yeah, it's much sad.
What were you gonna do? Were you gonna try to justify it?
No, I was gonna say, I mean, like, I forget what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say, like, it's two different types of sad. Like Jeremy is like a legit tragedy. Black is just kind of like, oh yeah, that's sad. It happens to people. They get rejected, whatever. Move along. You know.
It'd be more sad if I could tell what he was saying, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
life goes on.
But
It's not.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like Creed, how they empower people through their music, which
Creed is just
is
Creed
in
is just amazing.
19 days.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, it is.
19 days
Damn.
away. That
Damn.
is exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
I bet. I am.
Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 2 weeks from next Tuesday.
If y'all haven't seen, if y'all don't know who Creed is, get out.
Get out, go listen to them, and then come back, of course.
Yes. You have to be put into timeout, and you have to listen to Creed. You have to listen to Higher, My Own Prison, uh, My Sacrifice,
One last
um,
breath.
One Last Breath, and I'll throw one in there because that's a good one.
Yeah, I see what you did
Then
there.
you can then you can come back,
What about With Arms
and
Wide
we'll
Open?
accept what?
What about With Arms Wide Open?
Oh, I can't forget about that. That one too.
I didn't realize until like 2 weeks ago how good Human Clay actually is.
It's all
I
good.
was never crazy about it, but I was like, there's a lot of really good songs in here. I
There's
just
some good stuff. There's some good stuff off of Weathered too.
there's a, I like Weathered. Originally, I was like the two Creed albums I mainly listened to were Weathered and My Own Prison.
Yeah.
I didn't really listen to Full Circle or Human Clay, but
Full
turns
Circle's
out
not bad either, honestly.
no, it's not bad. I didn't realize how good Human Clay was.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Like I had never really given the song "Never Die" a full chance, and now I love it.
Have you ever listened to? So you've obviously listened to With Arms Wide Open, but have you listened to like the one with like the stringed instruments in the background? Because it makes it so much better.
Really? Is it, oh,
Oh yeah,
it's a version of "With Arms Wide Open."
like a version that has like the whole orchestra in the background.
Is
It's
it
so
called the
sick.
"With Arms Wide Open" strings version by any
I
chance?
forget what I forget what exactly it is called, but I will send it to you after we're done recording.
All right, that sounds good. Is it better than the original?
Oh, way better. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even listen to the original anymore.
you don't listen to the original. That's how much better it is. There's a weird transition in that song in there between that and Higher.
Yeah, there is,
Like
isn't
the
there?
like the song stops, and then you hear this weird like droning that gets louder and louder and louder, and then it
Yes.
stops, and as quickly as it stops, Higher begins.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Also, by the way, in our video, Can You Take Me Higher? I used a different version of Higher.
Did you?
I did. Well, because in the point of the video was that I played the intro. So, because at the end of the video, I'm playing the intro to Higher. So
Yeah.
what I did is there's a version of Higher that's a bit shorter that removes that intro, so it's just those drums that lead into the distortion guitars
Right.
before uh, Eddie. I almost said Eddie Vedder's verse, Scott Stapp's verse. You know how it does it? It's got that pretty little clean guitar, and then it gets really heavy, then it dies back down, so Scott starts singing.
Yeah.
The version I used on our video doesn't have that intro. It's just really heavy, and then Scott starts singing.
Huh. All right.
It's I believe it's off of the fucking it's one of their like two compilations. Uh the With Arms Wide Open, a retrospective.
Yeah. Yeah.
The version on on that comp album is different from the normal version.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I was like, I used that. I was like, because when I heard it, I was buying. I have to buy the music to use it in the videos.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome, guys. I don't mind doing it, but you're welcome. So I bought it,
You
and
breaking the bank for these videos.
yeah, how much? What it cost me? Like I think on iTunes, it's like 69 cents a song on iTunes.
You best be liking the videos if you know that, you know?
Yeah, they're literally draining my account slowly, but they're draining it. But I did buy it, and then I used the song because Creed lets us do that, which is
Because Creed
sick.
is great.
Yeah, that's another reason why Creed is a very good band.
Oh
Perhaps
yeah.
one of the best. They let us use our music.
Perhaps the best.
Alice in Chains doesn't even let us use their music. At least not without, you know, getting all pissy.
Really?
I'm not kidding. There's a video, Stink Walk at the end of it. There's an Alice in Chains song that plays, and we got. If you go on the video, you'll see what music is used, and it shows Stinkfist. It didn't pick up on Walk though,
Oh,
which is funny. But it did
yeah.
pick up on Stinkfist, and it did pick up on Don't Follow. That was the song I used. Um, they are not opposed to Stinkfist, but they don't like that I use Don't Follow. They
Well,
didn't take
Tool is
it.
probably like, well, I mean, well, we should be open about how people use our music, and we want to expand our our stink stuff. I don't know.
Our stink stuff. Anyway, um, we get to use our music. Even I think even Pearl Jam is cool with our their music being used. I have a stroke saying that for some reason. Um,
50 Cent let us use his music.
yeah, but I think he also got pissy.
What?
Yeah,
What the hell, man?
we get claimed, but we don't get striked. You know what group does not like it when you use their music?
Who?
Led Zeppelin.
What?
They hate it. The
Why?
video gets taken down everywhere if a Led Zeppelin song is used.
That's crazy.
They don't even like their music being used in movies. School of Rock, the producers, I think, if you've ever seen that movie, the one of the Jack Black movies, one of the many Jack Black movies, I think he had to beg Led Zeppelin to let them use their music.
I know Immigrant Song got used in at least the trailers, but I'm pretty sure the one of the Thor movies from Marvel.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that makes sense because it's about Vikings and
Yeah, right.
Thor's a. But they probably had to. flash a lot of money to pull that
Then
off.
again, it's Disney, so I mean, it's like
Yeah.
taking on a Titan. They'll just shower you with cash until you're like, all right, whatever, you can use Immigrant Song.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I'm not sure why they're crazy about it. But I don't think it's every song. I think either it's like you can't see the video at all, or it doesn't even get claimed. Like I saw there's a video someone used the Led Zeppelin song "That's the Way," and it didn't seem like the video. I could watch the video. Maybe it got claimed, but it didn't get taken down.
I don't get the claims. Like, why are you going to claim? Like, we don't even make revenue. What are you claiming?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that basically is saying you can't make money with this video when you get copyright claimed. Which we have a lot of claims, but we don't make money. We don't have ads on our videos. We don't get paid for our videos.
Yeah. Not
So
yet.
so no, you want to make money off our videos, Bert? You want to be
Perhaps.
doomed to using music that is stupid?
Hey, be doomed to thinking about the algorithm all day, every day for my entire life.
Yeah,
Just
does that sound like a
waiting desperately to get one more cent from Susan or whatever her name is.
the CEO?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like basically watching the channel every day as view counters go up and revenue is being counted, subscriber counts, becoming a slave to the grind that is YouTube.
You gotta be a slave to the grind.
Yeah,
Rise and grind, boys.
yeah.
Back to YouTube content creation.
back to back to the eternal suffering of
Of
crappy
the
content,
algorithm.
crappy content with no value except fitting trends with loads of
Here,
hashtags.
eat your slop. Just eat your slop. Be brain dead.
Eat your brain rot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, eat it.
I will, thank you.
Let's see where are we at? This is another long episode. It's another long one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should probably start wrapping this little bad Larry up.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We're a little scatterbrained. We're wicked tired and busy.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit, but we should have some more content for you soon.
Maybe more regularly.
Yeah, hopefully. Like I said, this episode was kind of hard to make. You know,
I
we've been
swear
busy.
we'll do better. Don't leave us.
Well, yeah, we'll try. We'll try to do better. Um. Anyway, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Download the episodes if you wish. Um. What's so funny?
If you wish. So polite.
If you'd please. Um. And make sure to
And
check out.
hit that bell for notifications.
Hit that bell for notifications. Um.
So you never miss an episode whenever it drops.
Go ahead, check out our Instagram. We can't really do anything because we still can't figure out how to get into the account.
Yeah, true.
So you can we're not gonna post anything because we can't post anything on that account. Robbie, have you made any progress on that?
Nah. Nah.
No password.
No. I'm sure I'll find a way.
All right. Well,
I'll think of something.
yeah.
I got a couple
Anyway,
tricks up my sleeve.
a couple of tricks.
Yeah.
What are you, some sort of like magician?
Nah, I got a bomb.
Oh, jeez. You're gonna bomb.
I got a bomb up my sleeve.
You know, Josh, it's funny you should mention that because I do happen to have.
I do happen to have an explosive device hidden up my sleeve.
Anyway, we will see you guys in the next episode.
See ya.